is the number 10 seed versus the number 7. It's the Utah Utes against the South Carolina Gamecocks. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, I checked with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey, guys, I caught up with the Utes head coach before the game. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So South Carolina's offense comes on the field first today. As they make their playoff debut, it's a new experience for most of this roster because they did not make the playoff a year ago. So how will they handle the pressure, the different level of intensity we see in these CFP games, Joel?
I think that the challenge is trying to make this just another game. It's way easier said than done. Obviously, you're going to feel the enormity and the size and the scope of a playoff game, but the quicker you can get this down to just the details of executing your offense or defense, the better. The team that does that today is going to have the most success, there's no doubt.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking into the clear. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
These type of runs early in the game are so effective, and they create conflict for the defense. Now, the rest of the game, this defense is going to have to...
Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, Chris, this is why this guy is so good and one of the best players in America. Almost 20 touchdowns on the year, and you knew that they would get him going early in this playoff game, get him into the end zone. This guy is the focal point of the offense, and if the defense doesn't start focusing on him, it could be a long day.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Utes offense gets their first crack now. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we've got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Grab behind the line, it's Parker. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
And my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage. And so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain. And he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
These are those type of plays that don't really show up in the stat sheet, but I can tell you right now, they make life so much easier on the quarterback and the play caller, and maybe more specifically the offensive line. They're creating a manageable third down situation where they can move the chains with the run play, another option, or throwing the football. And you avoid those obvious passing situations where, in particular, the tackles are going to be out on an island trying to protect the passer. Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Offense comes up now, 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. The quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat. Chris, I'm a little surprised that they threw the ball there in this situation, but now on 4th down, you can certainly go for this. This is one you can pick up on the ground.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Utes bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Crosses the 35. Oh, look out. He breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Now here he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This home crowd is in a frenzy.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. But it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Grabbed by the receiver. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. The catch is made. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's past the marker and still going. Oh, he's got open space. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the dream start continues for this offense. Another touchdown and triple. This home crowd here is going berserk in the playoff game.
Chris, I think it's one of my favorite things in all of college football is this home playoff atmosphere. If you're on that opposing sideline, it's got to feel like your head's in a blender right now. How in the world can they concentrate?
And the Utah offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Bringing pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
What a play by this defensive back in man-to-man coverage. They're trying to get the ball outside and just allow the wide receiver to work one-on-one, but the DB makes the play. That is a terrific tackle in space.
Looking to scramble. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's 3rd and forever, and he's able to scramble and at least get themselves in the vicinity where they could potentially go for this. Nice job not forcing it down the field. You don't want to turn the football over, and now they can at least have a decision.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air, it's Sellers. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Tuggle. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Down here on the Utah sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Short connection to the tight end here. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Dampier. Pressure is coming. Oh, and they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Chris, I got to say, I don't love this play call. 3rd and inches, and they decide to throw the ball. I just think it's too risky. Why not go with a quarterback sneak or one of your favorite run plays? But now they're forced into a situation where they're likely going to have to punt the football.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. As we start this drive, let's check with Holly. What have you got?
Down here on the Gamecock sideline, that quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high fives from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Barber. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle, it's Bennett. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pressure's on. Open field ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He runs it into the end zone.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half. Able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
And the Utah offense takes the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. Motion now from the tight end. Looking for some space. It's Parker. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, it's Dampier. The receiver makes the catch. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's got it again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Handoff to the single back. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey guys, down here on the South Carolina sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. But the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And, Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond.
The Gamecocks will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Utah offense takes the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I mean, the whole goal of that last play, Chris, is just to give yourself a chance on third down. And after that run play, they're able to do that. Now you can line up and get into something that you want from a passing perspective and let your quarterback go to work. That's a really nice job by the running back, and they create a situation where they can move the chains here on third.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Utes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The sure hands. It's Tuggle. Look out, he's breaking free. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option, so they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice game here.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. He keeps it on the design run. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Utes offense takes the field. He keeps it, QB draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, it's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Down here on the Gamecock sideline, guys, this crowd has not stopped all day long. We knew these college football playoff games on a home campus have been some of the most electric environments in college football history, and today is no exception. This crowd has made a difference. They've been on their feet the entire game, and they are willing their team to a win here in the opening round. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Moves out of the pocket, using his legs here. He goes out of bounds. That moves the ball to the 50.
Chris, it's one of the things I really love about this quarterback is his awareness. As he's on the outside, he knows exactly where the chains are, where he needs to get to in order to move them and create a first down. And then the best part, being an old quarterback, I can tell you, don't take an extra hit.
He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense is still clicking. This offense continues to pour it on. You can just feel the energy growing. This fan base can sense it. They're so close now to a huge home playoff victory.
I've been impressed with this group all day long, really all season long. But you think about what they've been able to do in this playoff game. The execution has been off the charts. This touchdown was sensational, and you can just feel it. This building is ready to go crazy for this home playoff win.
And the Utah offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Simmons. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Quarterback's got it on the option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. Already punted 5 times now today. And they'll kick it away here. And he fields it at the 15. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Pounding away with the run game. Breaks into the clear. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead of the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They're going to run it here. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. The quarterback keeps the football. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays, allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Loves staying out of obvious passing, and they're able to do that, again, with conflict.
And the offense just takes a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. This team continues to check off important goals. They were driven the entire offseason by missing out on the playoffs last year, Joel. They make the bracket this time. Now they come away with a win, and you can just feel the confidence and momentum growing from this group.
Chris, you're exactly right. There is an uncommon urgency to this group and the way that they're going about their business. I got to tell you, it's very impressive, and I got to credit these leaders on this team and the way that they've prepared their teammates, the way that they've played on the field. I would not want to play this team moving forward. They are playing too well right now, and you think about some of these stars, my goodness, hard to stop.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.